All right, everybody, welcome to another one of my Verbling classes. This hour is my grammar hour. We are going to be discussing second conditional. Yesterday we went over first conditional, and for some people it was simple. For other people, they learned something new, and for some it may have been a little difficult. So I'm going to be breaking this up into three parts. You know, first, second, and third conditional. Today we're going to be talking about second conditional. If you do not have the document, let me or the links. Okay, let me give you the second conditional rules first. Okay, which are fairly simple as well. That is not working. All right, so my Verbling chat is not working for me, so the only place I could put this in is in Google Chat. Let's see. Oh, Asan, you took off on me. All right, so yeah, last hour we had a great hour. We spoke about rock and roll. Practice some pronunciations as well as learning some new vocabulary words. The hour before that, we spoke about idioms. All right. Now, when we were speaking about idioms, we were learning new ways to say things and new ways to express ourselves, and that's the really great thing about idioms. After this class, I'm going to be going over idioms one more time, but I'm going to be starting off where we had left off and starting on C words. Okay, let's see who we got so far. We have Luca. How are you, Luca? Luca, can you hear me? Okay. Interesting. All right, you guys. Let's see. Are you guys able to hear me okay out in Verbling land? Seems like it. Okay. We've got Forrester. How you doing today, Forrester?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Awesome. Awesome. So what's new? Tell me what's going on in your life.
In my life, yeah, nothing special happened. But yeah, today I went to the English class. And
cool.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry.
What did you learn about in your English class today?
I learned. I'm sorry, I don't remember.
No worries, man. It's okay. It's okay. It's probably very late there in Japan, so don't worry about it. You're good to go. Okay?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, it's cool, 1 a.m.
Wow.
So it's very late.
It is very late. All right, well, welcome back to class. It's good to see you again, Forrester. We also have Ahmad. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you, Chad?
I'm doing good. Now, Ahmad, I remember your voice. Did you change your picture on me?
Yeah, I have changed it.
And jeez,
it was ice cream before, yeah.
It was ice cream before.
Yeah.
Dang it. Okay, so ice cream before was either. Yeah. Hold on. I totally remember your voice. It's either if it was ice cream. It's either two places: Egypt or Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. Okay. Yeah. All right. Oh, and Mine put it in there for me. I didn't even see that. Very cool. Yeah, so it's either two. All right. And this is kind of an interesting picture. What does it say there on the picture with that chair?
Okay. In English, it says, what do you call this chair? The chair that vibrates, rock chair or something?
Yeah, a rocking chair.
Yeah, it says, worry is like rocket chair. It's moving all the time, but it will not transfer or move your place. It moves just in the same place. It means you don't need to worry, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. And that's a pretty neat looking rocking chair there.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. Okay. Well, welcome back to class. It's good to have you here. How's everything else going in life,
Yeah, it's
Ahmad?
going well. Yeah, not that bad. Good, good.
Okay.
We just, you know, our weekend over.
Uh-huh.
Today is yeah, new week. I mean, on Saturday we start our week.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's good.
All right. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Well, it's good to have you back. Let's go to Inga. Inga, how are you?
I'm great, Chad. Thanks.
Awesome. Now, Inga, we've talked about your job, where you're from, and things like that. Have we talked about what your interests are, what you like to do for fun?
Yes.
Well, we talked last hour about you liking to dance bachata and what was it, the la rumba, things like that. Now, do you really enjoy dancing? Is that one of your hobbies, or do you have other things that you really enjoy doing?
I really enjoy singing. I told you before. And,
okay. Yes.
Yes. I like a lot detectives, detective movies and books. I collect postcards and pens from all over the world.
Interesting.
Yes. And I collect pens also. I like tennis and basketball.
Oh, yes. That's who I was. So the other night, sorry, I got really excited because I was talking to my wife, and we went out to eat on. So yes, one of my favorite activities. Yes, I love to exercise. I love music, but I also love eating. I like going and trying new restaurants and things like that. So you often hear me talk about food and going out to eat. It's usually what I like to spend money on more than anything else. I don't like to buy clothes. I don't wear fancy clothes or anything like that, but I like going out to nice restaurants. So we go to this restaurant, and I'm sitting there with my wife, and it was kind of a different Mexican style restaurant. Okay, here in Costa Rica, and they had a TV in the bar that I could see across the way, and I saw Federer was playing Nadal, and this was Thursday night. Now, did you see that? Did you see that match? That tennis match?
No. My favorite is Federer. I prefer Federer than Nadal.
Yeah, he lost. Federer lost to Nadal.
No.
Yeah, he lost by 2 games, and I was like, you got to be kidding me. But he didn't seem like he was playing like himself before, like usual. And I was talking to my wife. I was like, oh. And I had said, and I just remembered right now when you said tennis, but I was talking to her. I was like, one of my students, Inga, she loves tennis. I was like, I got to make sure to remember to talk to her about this match when I see her again. And so anyway, now that you mentioned tennis again, I was like, oh yeah. So that was like 3 days ago. But yeah, I remember that. Okay, very cool, very cool. And so what kind of music do you like singing though, Inga? What's your favorite type of music to sing?
Not hard rock or just very easy because I'm not a professional singer. I'm singing on the karaokeparty.com.
All right. Okay. Very
yes,
cool.
and the sites told I accept the words "wannabe" or something like that.
All right.
In the end of the songs.
Okay. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see. Well, welcome back to class. It's good to see you again. And we've got Luca. How you doing, Luca?
Oh, fine. Oh, do you hear me?
Yep, I hear you just fine.
Okay.
Now, Luca, where are you from, man?
Italy.
From Italy.
Yes.
Awesome. And what part of Italy do you live in?
Right now I'm in Rome. I'm studying there.
Okay. And what are you studying?
Oriental studies. I'm studying Japanese.
Really? That's cool. So, have you learned quite a bit of Japanese?
It's just a few months, I mean, but it's going well, so I'm fine.
Good. Now, have you jumped on Verbling to practice Japanese with other Japanese speakers?
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah, that's one of the things that I love about Verbling is that it'll pair you up with other people from around the world to practice whatever language you're looking to practice. So yeah, once you get your skills up a little bit more, Verbling would definitely be the place to come and do that. So you're from Italy, you're studying in Rome, and you're studying Oriental studies. Now, what's your goal? What do you want to do once you get your degree in Oriental studies?
Oh, I really don't know. I'm just enjoying the ride at the moment. It's
Okay.
kind of fun in a way.
Okay, cool. That's cool. All right, man. Well, it's good to have you here in class. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure.
All right, and let's see. We have Marie.
Hi.
Hi, Marie. And Marie, where are you from?
France.
From France. Okay, great. And what do you do in France?
Actually, nothing. That I used to work at a hotel.
Oh, okay. And what did you do at the hotel?
To serve, to clean, also.
Okay, and so you were you worked in sort of the maintenance. So you did housekeeping.
Yes.
All right, and so right now you're unemployed right now. Is that right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, I know. And France, things are a little difficult right now, and the unemployment is pretty high. But hopefully you'll be able to find a job here in the future.
In the future, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, well, good. And I'm happy to have you here in class with me, Marie.
Thank you.
All right, and not Manal, but Mine. Welcome back. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Great, great. So, what's your plans for this weekend, Mine?
I haven't decided yet, but I am sure I can find something.
You should go out. If it's a sunny day, go take a walk someplace. Go to the park, things like that. That would be great.
After this lesson, I will go to outside and I try. First, I go to the gym, of course. Then I will go to outside.
There you go. So, do you go to the gym often, Mine?
I have several health problems. This is the reason I can make very limited exercise, like swimming and jogging. And today I'm planning to go to swimming.
Okay, yeah, swimming is great for you, definitely.
Yeah.
As well as the elliptical. Have you tried the elliptical machine?
I tried the elliptical machine, but my knee is not good.
Okay, all right, yeah. So sometimes the elliptical can be good if your knee can't take the beating pressure, but if it can't take the bending, that's when it becomes difficult. So that's when swimming would be really good because it's supporting you the whole time. All right.
Yes.
Well, very nice. That'll be good. Awesome. Well, good to see you again, Mine. Welcome back to class.
Bye.
And all right, we have is this Ria?
Yes. Hello,
Hi.
teacher.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. And Ria, where are you from?
I'm from India.
From India. Great. And what do you do there in India?
I'm a student. I'm studying computer science engineering.
Great. Now, Ria, last hour we had a discussion. We were talking about dancing, and excuse my ignorance, but I don't know much about dancing. And I said that in India, a style of dancing that you do there is belly dancing, but I was told that I was incorrect. So I'm wondering.
No, we do not do belly dancing here in India.
Okay, well, what's the style of dancing that you do? Can you tell me what it's called?
Yeah, there are many classical dance. I think actually, the names are very difficult. So I can tell you, but it will be very difficult for you to pronounce.
Oh man!
So there are many classical dance, and in every state we have a dance form.
Really? And see, I've seen movies that have been based in India and things like that, and the dancing is absolutely beautiful. I love it. I love it. So it has names that I probably can't pronounce, and I'll just call them classical Indian dances. And I'll remember that in India you do not do belly dancing.
Yeah.
Very cool. So so you're studying computer programming. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Great. And how many more years do you have left?
Actually, I am in last semester of my course, and I have already got a job. So
really?
I think after in an Indian software company.
Cool.
And after my graduation, I will join the company.
Very cool. And what kind of projects do they do there?
I'm really not sure about that, but I think that is a product-based company. So in India, we have two types of software companies. One is service-based and one is product-based.
Yes.
So my company is product-based.
Very cool.
I think they build some kind of softwares, yeah.
Nice, nice. Well, good luck with that, and I hope everything goes well for you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, welcome to class. Good to have you here. And we also have Tara. So would this be Tara Fiesta? How are you?
Hello. Thank you. I'm fine. And how are you doing?
I'm doing excellent. Thank you for asking. And Tara, where are you from?
I'm from Ukraine, and I'm a German teacher here.
Wow.
And I love this site very much. And now I'm here from the morning till the night.
Very cool. So you are from the Ukraine, and you speak German. You're a German teacher, and you have a name that's inherently Spanish.
Yes, of course. And I can speak not only English or German. I can speak Ukrainian, of course, and Russian very well.
And Russian.
Yeah. And I think that one of my hobbies is languages. Foreign languages. And
I bet.
Yeah, my French is very, very poor, but I can understand not bad French. And maybe next my foreign language will be Spanish. That's why I have Tara Siesta.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's excellent. I think one of the students that I met here on Verbling, she actually knew like 5 languages, and they weren't like easy languages. It wasn't like English and Spanish. It was like Chinese, Arabic, and like Icelandic. I was just like, how do you know these languages? These are difficult. And I think it was Russian as well. Very difficult languages and very different. So yes, I think you do have a tendency or a proficiency in languages, and that's really cool. Very cool. Well, welcome to class. It's good to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Very good. Okay, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into our grammar class for today. If you do not have this lesson or this first link, we have that I have here in the lesson materials. We are going to be going over the rules first. Okay, I'm going to put them in the Google chat. And Anastasia, is that the okay? Cool. So if you got that, I don't think mine's working. Not at all. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and check this out. So when you open up the link, Anastasia put the link for me in the Verbling chat. I put it in the Google chat. So in either place, you have the link. All right. So when you open it up, this is what you're going to see. All right. So it'll say second conditional, unreal, possibility, or dream. All right, so we're going to read through these couple paragraphs and then the examples, and then we're going to get into the practices. All right, we've got a lot of practices to get through today as well. So let's start off with Ahmad. Let me have you read that first paragraph, please.
Okay. The second conditional is like the first conditional. We are still thinking about the future. We are thinking about a particular condition in the future and the result of this condition, but there is not a real possibility that this condition will happen. For example, you do not have a lottery ticket. Is it possible to win? No. No lottery ticket, no win. But maybe you will buy a lottery ticket in the future. So you can think about winning in the future like a dream. It's not very real, but it's still possible. If
Very
condition
good.
result, okay.
Yeah, go ahead and read that little chart as well.
Yeah, okay. Condition, past simple, result, would plus base verb. If I won the lottery, I would buy a car.
Good. All right. So the difference here. So in first conditional, we have present simple instead of past simple. And then instead of using would, we say will plus the base verb. Okay. Now, also our main difference is an unreal possibility or dream. Okay, in first conditional, it is a real possibility, and it's based on the condition. If something happened, I will do this. But once we change it to would, it may or may not happen. Okay, and it's based off of that. If I did that, I would buy that, but maybe if one day this happens. Okay, so that's what we're trying to convey with second conditional. All right, let's go to this next paragraph. And Forrester, let me have you read the second paragraph, please.
Yes. Notice that we are thinking about a future condition. We use the past simple tense to talk about the future condition. We use would plus base verb to talk about the future result. The important thing about the second conditional is that there is a real possibility that the condition will happen. Here are some more examples. If I married Mary, I would be happy. If Ram become rich, she would marry him. If it snows next July, would you be surprised? If it snows next July, what would you do?
Good, thank you. And now, just like in first conditional, we can change the order, okay, in the sentences, but it's always going to be the same. If and condition will stay pegged together. Okay, so we'll definitely have the word if, and then using the past simple form of the verb. Okay, and then the result. Now we can put the result at the beginning, so using would at the beginning. And let me have Inga, let me have you read that chart as well as the English tip down here below, okay?
Yes. A result, if condition, would plus base verb, past simple. I would be happy if I married Mary. She would marry Ram if he became rich. Would you be surprised if it snowed next July? What would you do if it snowed next July? English top tip. Sometimes we use should, could, or might instead of would. For example, if I won $1 million, I could stop working.
Good. Now, the difference here, remember in my last class, for those of you who were there, when we were going over first conditional, shall, okay, we did not use very much. We rarely use that, and we rarely use may, okay? But here, all of these forms we would definitely use. Should, could, might, and would. Okay, we would definitely use those. All right? Okay, so let's go to our my next link here. This is going to be the second conditional practices, and if someone would be so kind as to add that into the VerbLink chat, be very appreciative. And let's go to All right, so thank you, Inga, for adding it into Google Chat as well. And Shoji and Ria, as well as Mine, thank you guys for adding that into the Verbling chat. Okay, all right, very good. And we are going to start on our exercises. So when you open up the exercise sheet, this is what it's going to look like. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. All right, so conditional sentences, second condition, verb tenses and second conditional sentences. All right, so here on this first exercise that we're going to go over, we have our verb in parentheses. All right, in both after both blank spaces. Now our job is to conjugate these verbs correctly. Okay, now remember, we have if and then the condition. We're going to use past simple. Okay, then on the second end of the question, we would use would plus base verb. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these. Let's start off with Jose. How you doing, Jose?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
Excellent. Let me have you do numbers 1 and 2, please.
Okay, it's Monday today, but if it were Saturday, I would go to the beach.
Okay, yes, I would go to the beach. Number 2, please.
Number 2, I don't have any money now, but if I had some, I would lend it to you.
All right, so how do you spell the past simple form of have?
Had.
Okay, good. Had. Okay, make sure to use that D sound in there, because if you don't, it sounds like hat. Okay, and that would be what you wear on your head. So we want to say had. If I had some. Try that.
Okay, right. Right.
Okay, try that one more time. Give me a good D sound. If I had.
If I had.
Okay, much better. All right, let's go to numbers 3 and 4. And Luca, your turn, brother.
Oh, well. I have to work tomorrow, but if I were free, I will go shopping with you.
If I was. It should be I, but if I was free.
Oh, well.
Okay, so if I was free, I would go shopping with you. Yeah, and I had to think about that 1 second. I was like, if I were. No, actually, if I was. It almost sounds right? It almost sounds correct, but I was like, no, if I was. If I was. Okay, so try that sentence one more time, and we'll throw was in there, okay?
Okay. I have to work tomorrow, but if I was free, I will go shopping with you.
Okay, good. All right, number 4, please.
Oh. Amy can only speak one language, but if she could speak 2 languages, she will apply for a job at the Multicultural Center.
Good. If she could speak, okay, she would apply. Excellent job. Nice job, Luca. All right, let's go to numbers 5 and 6, please. And this is Marie.
Okay. She don't know how to knit. If she knew how to knit, she would make a sweater for you for your birthday.
Good. Now, that word would be knit. So instead of saying neat and using the French I sound, what you want to say is knit. Knit. That is a short I sound. Try that one more time. Knit.
Knit.
Perfect. Okay, let's do number 6, please.
What is the meaning of the word, please? Sorry.
Okay, sure. No problem. No problem. The word knit, okay, I would have to show you. Here we go. Okay, so knit is what maybe your mother or your grandmother would do. So let's say you have some yarn, okay, and you knit, and you have some utensils that are probably about this long, and they're metal, okay, and you would knit. Okay, you use the things here to knit a sweater or to knit a scarf.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's see. Let me see. Now, Tara.
Yeah, I'm here with you.
Yeah,
Now,
Tara.
six,
Do Do you know how to in French? Do you know what the word for knit would be?
No, I don't know. I can do it with my hands. I take 2 sticks and I need the pullovers and sweaters for my son and my husband.
Yeah, so that's what it'd be. So what I'll do, Marie, I'll look up the word in French for you, and I'll give that to you. So it's making something by hand. So you use yarn or string to knit something together.
It is something like tricot or something like that.
Tricoter?
I think, yeah. Yeah, do you not? You use wools.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, and let's see. So did you do both of yours, Marie? Okay. Let me have you do number 6, Marie.
I don't own a pair of skis. If I had ski, I will go skiing with you tomorrow.
Yes, if I had skis, I would go skiing with you tomorrow. Very good, thank you. Let's go to numbers 7 and 8, please, and this is for Mine.
Number 7. I can understand what he's saying. If he speaks more clearly, I would understand more.
Okay, so we want to use the past simple of speak.
I would spoken. No, I would.
No, so would understand is absolutely correct. We're talking about the first space here. So if he, and then we need to use the past simple of speak.
Okay, if he spoke more clearly, I would understand more.
Excellent, nice job. Okay, how about number 8?
We are not going to buy that house, but if it's cheaper, if it's a little bit cheaper, we would buy it.
Okay, so we want to use the past simple form of be, okay, or to be.
It was a little cheaper, we would buy it.
Good, so if it was a little cheaper, we would buy it. Okay, very good. And let's go to numbers 9 and 10, please. And Ria, your turn, please.
Yes. He is not going to pass his exam. If he studied harder, he would pass.
Good.
And,
if he studied harder. Okay, good.
Yeah. And John has a lot of car accidents. If he drove more carefully, he would have fewer accidents.
Excellent. Drove and would have. Okay, nice. All right, let's do numbers 11, 12, and 13. We'll clear these up here. Tara, let me have you do numbers 11, 12, and 13, please.
Okay, well, Beth eats a lot of junk food. If she ate healthier food, she would lose weight.
Okay, and that word would be ate. If she ate healthier.
Ate. A-T-E. Ate. Yes, you're right. Thank you. Number 12. Robert smokes a lot if he quitted smoking, yeah?
If he quit.
Quit, yeah? And will be the end ed or not?
No, quitted, we would not say quitted. Quit is going to be the present and past simple in both forms. Okay, so yeah, he quit smoking yesterday. Okay, or I'm planning to quit smoking today. So we use that in both past and present forms.
I understood it. Well, his cough would get better.
All right, very good. And 13?
Frank is always tired. If he went to bed earlier every night, he would feel much better.
Okay, very good. If he went to bed earlier. Nice. Okay, very good. All right, class, let's scroll down to our exercises on number 2. Now let's see. Okay, so our rules here, or our directions say, choose the correct verb tense in each of the following sentences. Now, our answers are down here below, so I don't know why they did this. They could have positioned them a little bit better. But so one, if we're reading number one, our answers are going to be between these three right here. Okay, A, B, or C. Okay, so let's go to numbers 1 and 2, and Ahmad, you are up first.
Okay. 1. If I were hungry, I would make a sandwich.
Good.
2. I would buy a new car if I had more money.
Good. All right. Numbers 3 and 4 go to Forrester.
Yes, if he did his homework every day, he would get better marks. If our parents were here, they would tell us what to do.
Good. They would tell us what to do. All right. Very good. So B. All right. And let's do numbers 5 and 6. Inga.
I would help her if she asked me. If I found a $20 bill on the street, I will keep it.
Yeah, I would keep it. All right.
Oh, sorry, I would keep it. Yes.
Good. All right. And let's see numbers 7 and 8, please. Jose.
Okay. I would come to your party on Saturday if I didn't have to work.
Okay, good. I would come if I didn't have to work. Okay.
Okay. Number 8, I would call them if I knew their telephone number.
All right. So I would call them if I knew their telephone number. Very good. Okay. Let's scroll down to page number 3.
Excuse me, Chad. I have a question, please.
Sure.
Okay. Number 6. If I found a $20 bill, what does the word bill here mean?
Okay, bill. Bill is another word for like paper. Okay, so $20 bill.
Yeah.
All right. So what that really comes from is that money is actually a note. So it's a bank note from the bank saying, hey, you owe me. If I give this to someone, that it has a value. You're keeping that gold or that silver or whatever the value is of that money. So anyway, it can also transfer over to a bill, because in the United States, when we write bills, that is for money. So in Congress or whatnot, when they write a bill, they're talking about, okay, this is how much money we are going to be giving to a certain project or whatnot. So that's where that term comes from, a $20 bill. Okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, cool. Let's go to Luca. Now, Luca, we are on the next page down.
Yeah.
All right, give me 1 second. So we're going to scroll down to page number 3. Now, here we're going to be doing some more matching. All right. Now, if you look here on the page, all of our questions are right here. All right, 1 through 10, but our answers are going to be mixed up. Goodness gracious, this is not doing what I wanted to do. They're mixed up over on the right-hand side. So the answer to number 1 is not going to be A.
Well.
Okay, so it's going to be A through J. So what you need to do is find which answer is going to answer number 1 is going to answer numbers 1 and 2. Okay, so 1 and 2 are yours. Go for it, Luca.
If I were hungry, I will eat something.
Very good. Okay, number 2, please.
If I were thirsty, I will make some lemonade.
Very good. I would make some lemonade. Now, if I were, they're using were here. Why would they use were? If I were, if I was. See, I don't agree with that.
What?
I don't agree.
Yes.
Personally, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I was. Why would they do that? That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, we would not say that at all. that's probably the most grammatical way to say that, but I would definitely say was instead of I were. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. You know, that's probably why it feels funny, because it's grammatically correct. You should join Verbling English. Yeah. No, so yeah, if I were, that sounds so funny to me though. So if I were hungry, I would do this. It's probably the correct answer, but I can tell you this: 99% of the time, we're not going to say were. We're going to say was. If I was hungry, I would make a sandwich. Okay, but it's probably were. Whatever. Not that big of a difference. Mainly because the conjugation would be was. So I was walking down the street. That would be the correct form of to conjugate that in past simple. Okay.
I've been told that
anyway.
In how do you tell that? Okay. They told us at school that in conditional sentences, the first person of the verb to be, it actually is were instead of was.
Yeah, but no one uses it.
Yeah, it's
no one uses it. It would be a rare situation when you actually hear someone do it, and that's why when I hear it, I was like, that sounds funny. Even though it would be grammatically correct, go through just about everything when you're hearing someone speak, and they're talking in or using the conditional sense. You'll never hear a normal person. Okay, and we're talking if you have a doctorate in English, I
get it.
You know,
so
it's just it's crazy.
You mean everyone out there he says it with was. So.
Oh yeah, everyone says was. No one's gonna say were. But yeah, no. As I read back through this, I read back through as you were reading through those, I was going, we're hungry. All right, that sounds grammatically correct. Going back to when I was learning how to use that, but it sounds funny
a bit off.
We don't actually use that in. Yeah, it sounds a bit off because we don't actually use it that way. You know, being grammatically correct and the way that we actually speak. It happens in language all the time.
Nobody talks grammatically correct all the time.
Yeah, that's how it is. But you know, I think what was it? I think Inga the other day. What was it? What was it that we had? We had one where I said no, it's this one, and we went back and we checked it. I was like, oh yeah, okay, but we don't actually say that. It was it was pronouns.
Subject, pronoun.
Yeah, we were talking about pronouns, something like that. Yeah, and I was like, no, that can't be right. We went back and checked it. I was like, well, it says that it's right. But yeah, anyway, it happens. I'm not perfect, nor do I have a doctorate in English, which is a whole nother thing. All right, cool. All right, so let's go to Marie. And yours are numbers 3 and 4, please.
I will go to the dentist if I had a toothache.
So if I had a toothache, good.
I will buy a wig. If the neighbors were very noisy.
Okay, now a wig is what you would wear on your head. So if I didn't have any hair, if I was bald, I would need to buy a wig. See, I just said it. If I was.
Yeah.
And so our answer would actually be A here. Do you see that, Marie? The answer for number 4 would be letter A. If I were bald. Okay, or you can speak incorrectly like me and say if I was bald. All right, let's see. Let's go to numbers 5 and 6. And this is for Mine.
Number 5, I would quit my job. If I had worked full time every day. And number 6, if I saw a bad car accident, I would call an ambulance.
Okay, and on ambulance, we say ambulance.
Ambulance.
Okay, give me an EU. Ambulance.
Ambulance.
There you go, ambulance. Yes. So F or 5, the answer there would be F. If I had to work overtime every day, and 6 would be I would call an ambulance. Okay, and numbers 7 and 8 go to Ria.
Yes. Number 7, I would move if the neighbors were very noisy.
Okay.
And number 8, if I spoke Spanish, I would move to Mexico.
Okay, I would move to Mexico. All right, and numbers 9 and 10, please go to Tara.
Number 9, if I failed the course, I would take it again. Number 10, the boss would fire me if I would
No, you already.
Yeah, we already have.
No. I would. If my boss would fire me if I were late again.
There you go. If I came. If
I came to work late again.
There you go.
I created my own sentence.
If I came to work late again. Excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and scroll down. And so we've got about 10 minutes left, and we're going to complete these sentences ourselves. We're going to go through one sentence each. Let's start off with Ahmad. Let me have you read number 1, please.
Okay. 1, if I had some free time, I would go to the park.
Okay, if I had some free time, I would go to the park. All right, let's go to number 2, please, Forrester.
Yes, I would move to a bigger apartment if I had money.
Okay, if I had money. Or you could say if I had more money.
Okay, if I had more money, I would move to the bigger apartment.
Okay, very cool. Let's go to number 3, please, Inga.
If I had a bike, I would go to work by it. By bike.
Okay, if I had a bike, I instead of saying I would go to work by it, we would say I would ride it to work. I would ride it to work.
That would be nice.
Okay, and let's go to number 4, please, Jose.
Okay, I would go. One moment, please. I would go to school every day if it wasn't 50 kilometers far.
Yeah, totally. So I would walk to school every day if it wasn't, instead of saying far, we would say if it wasn't 50 kilometers away.
Okay, all right. I
Okay,
will
so
remember
instead of saying far, instead of saying far, we would say away, okay?
Okay.
All right,
okay.
let's go to number 5, please, Luca.
Oh, I will go to the doctor if I was ill.
Yes.
It's persecuting me, this.
No. It's only. Now you're getting my face all red. Yes. If you talk like Teacher Chad, yes, you would say if I was ill, Or, if you want to speak correctly, if I were.
If I were
yeah.
ill.
Very, very, very cool, man. Very cool. Nice. All right, thank you, Luca. Let's go to Marie. Let's go to number 6.
If I had a roommate, I will be nice. I will be nice with her.
Okay, good. I would be nice to her. All right, and let's go to number 7, and this is for Mine.
If I knew his name, I would call him.
Okay, yeah. If I knew his name, I would call him. You could use that if you met a new like a boy or whatever, but you got his number and you forgot to get his name. So if I knew his name, I would call him. All right. Let's see. Let's go to Ria, number 8, please.
If I had a dog, I would walk the dog every morning.
Cool. I would walk the dog every morning. And Tara, let's go back up to number 1, and let me have you answer number 1.
Number 1. If I knew this one, yeah.
If I had some.
If I
go,
had.
Yeah, back up to the top here. So if I had some free time.
I understood. If I had some free time, I would walk much.
Okay, instead of much, we would say a lot. I would walk a lot.
A lot. Thank you. I will know.
Okay. All right, let's go down to page 4. All right, and here, all right, we've got about 4 or 5 minutes left. So our directions are: read the conditional sentences below and answer the questions that follow each one. All right, so let's go to, and we're going to do one each. Let's start off with, Ahmad. Let me have you do number 1, please.
Okay. Number 1, if I knew her well, I would call her. Do I know her well?
So do you know her well here?
No, I think no.
No?
That's why I said if I knew her well, I would call her.
Okay, good. And are you going? Am I going to call her?
No, I'm not going.
Okay, yeah, because
No,
you don't know her well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
All right. All right. Let's go to number 2, Forrester.
Yes. If he had a university degree, he would apply for the job. A. Does he have a university degree? No, he doesn't. B. Is he going to apply for the job? No, he is not. Does he want to apply for the job? Yes.
Good. Yes, he does. Okay.
Yes, he does.
Let's go to number 3, Inga.
If I couldn't speak French, I wouldn't go to France for my month-long vacation. Can I speak French? Yes, I can. Am I going to France for my vacation? Yes, I'm going to France.
Yes. Yeah. So you are going there. Okay. So yeah, if in what you're saying there, because it's in the negative. Okay. Okay. Let's go to number 4. And this is for Jose.
Okay. If I own a car, I will take the bus to work. Do I own a car? No, I don't. B. Do I take the bus to work? Yes, I do. And C. Would I rather drive to work than take the bus? I don't understand the question.
So would you rather drive a car than take the bus?
What's the meaning of rather?
Rather would be to prefer. So would you prefer to drive a car to work than take the bus?
Okay, now I get it. Yes, I would.
Okay, good. All right, let's go to number 5, and this is for Luca.
Well, If I had a lot of money, I will lend you some. Do I have a lot of money? No. Am I going to lend you some money? Neither.
Maybe.
All right. All right. Let's go to number 6, please, Marie.
Yeah. If I didn't have such fair skin, I probably wouldn't sunburn so badly. Do I have fair skin? Yes. Yes, I do. Do I get bad sunburns? Yes.
Okay, good. Excellent. All right, let's do number 7, please, and this is for Mine.
Number 7. If I were afraid to watch scary movies, I wouldn't go to the show. Am I afraid to watch scary movies? Yes.
No.
No, sorry. Am I going to that show? I wouldn't go to the show. No.
You would be going to the show. So what you're saying here is, if someone says, well, why? Let's see how would we say it. Why are you going to that movie? It's scary. Okay, your answer would then be, well, if I were afraid to watch scary movies, I wouldn't go to the show. But I'm not afraid of scary movies. That's why I'm going to the show. Okay, does that make sense, Mine?
Yes, I understand.
So that would be a typical sarcastic kind of remark there. So someone say, so Mine, why are you going to that show? It's so scary. I can't handle that. And you would say, well, if I was afraid of scary movies, I wouldn't be going to the show. But I'm not afraid of scary movies, so I am going to the show. So get out of my way. I want some popcorn and I want to enjoy the show. All right, very cool, you guys. Thank you for coming to class today. It was great to meet a lot of new faces, as well as seeing some seeing some familiar faces as well. My next hour, I am going to be going over some more idioms. I went over idioms earlier, so I'm going to start off where I left off, and we'll continue through what we're going through. If you would be so kind as well to like my Facebook page. I put it up in the Google chat section. You can also follow me at Verbling, okay? And I think my Facebook link is there as well. All right. Thank you guys for coming to my class this hour. If you do want to follow me along to the next one, great. If not, that's fine as well. We'll see you guys later. Bye.